Like the video and subscribe if you love Roblox. Hey yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we are here back inside a Build-A-Boat once again, and today we are going to be taking a look at some items inside of Build-A-Boats that have now become more rare than they were before. Now you guys may know that there's a lot of items inside the shop of Build-A-Boat, but there's been some items completely removed from the shop, and I don't know if they're ever going to be coming back to the game. So if you were able to get your hands on these blocks, well, it looks like these things are actually going to be extremely rare, and I don't know if they're coming back to the game or not. We're just gonna have to find out. So in this video, we're gonna be taking a look at what those items are. We're also gonna be testing them out and seeing like if they were actually worth the price when you bought them. And if you guys have them, make sure you guys go ahead and comment down below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video. Let's go ahead and do this. So like I just mentioned, Build-A-Boat has a lot of blocks inside the shop. Well, in previous updates of Build-A-Boats, a lot of people didn't catch on to something that Shulthro actually removed about 2 to 3 items from the shop here. 2 of the items being Robux. Now, the Robux items that he did remove was the big wheels. Now, you guys probably saying, like, what are you talking about? The big wheels are right here. What are you on about? So this wheel right here is what's for sale inside the shop, right? This is 250 Robux for 4 of these things, and then these other ones that you guys are seeing inside the shop, these ones that are right next to them cost 750 gold. Now, these 2 are fully obtainable, but there's one huge tire that isn't obtainable. Now, it's this one right here. This thing used to cost Robux inside the shop, and it's been quite some time since this thing has been added to the game, or taken out from the game, I should say. And well, it's nowhere to be found inside the shop. You can't actually get it from any chest. You can't like if you go what's inside here, there's nowhere to be found inside the chest. It's nowhere to be found inside of the shop. And I believe these things used to cost Robux when they first came out, and if you actually have these things, it is pretty rare. Now the good thing about these is that it's like the big version of the very small wheel. This was like the first ever like big wheel model, I should say, so it looks kind of similar. Small wheel, it does have like a little bit of some like, you know, depth to it, but we're gonna go ahead and test this thing out, and then we are going to hop into the next item. All right, so I'm gonna test out these wheels and see if these things are actually worth it. Now, like I said, these could potentially be rare because you never know, they might not ever get added to the game again, or maybe they will, but we're gonna test these wheels out and see if they are as good as they seem to be. So let's go ahead and scale this. This will be like a little model of a car. I know there's many people out there that can build a way better car than me, but I'm just building this one super quick. So we're actually gonna take this wheel right here. I wonder what is this thing called? This is called the huge wheel. All right, so the huge wheel, that's what we're gonna be using. So we're gonna place one right there, and wow, guys, these things are actually huge, and I only have 4 of them, so it looks like I only bought these things one time. So let's go place one there, and then one right there. Okay, nice, looking good. And then we're gonna grab ourselves a pilot seat right there to connect all of them up, and then I probably should have attached a servo to these, to be honest, but I didn't do that. I probably should have done that, but who cares? All right, so let's go like this. Let's make sure everything is unanchored, and we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and go like this, boom, like that, and you guys can see, oh my gosh, wait, these things feel heavy, bro. If I had servos to turn, it would make it way better, but yo, this thing's actually like super quick. I wonder how strong these things are as well. If I could actually turn it and stuff, this would be working way better, but hey, I mean, these tires are not that bad, don't get me wrong. Like, these are actually pretty sick. I can't remember the last time I actually used this item before. I feel like it's been years. I completely forgot this is even inside my inventory. So I want you guys to comment down below, do you guys have these big tires inside your inventory? Because if you do, then you might be in some luck because you might have a rare item. So yeah, you guys can actually see right here, it says the huge wheel is a block in Build-A-Boat for treasure. They are similar to the regular wheel, but have a more hit points and is larger. They can be purchased by going to the shop and clicking on the icon to give them the huge wheel for 200 Robux. Okay, so this was added inside of 2020. So this is actually 2 years ago when this thing got added, and you could only get it for like buying Robux, like using Robux to buy them. So they are now taken out of the shop, and they are now pretty rare. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the next block that I wanted to show you guys. Now, this one is one of my favorite blocks inside of the game. Okay, like this is one of my favorite blocks, and I didn't really notice this thing got removed from the game until Skeleton, the developer or the contributor of Build-A-Boats, actually reminded me that this got taken out of the game, and this is like my favorite item, and I can't believe it actually got taken out. So if you guys did not know, inside the shop they have now added the mega thruster, I believe this is, or this is the ultra thruster. Okay, now there's actually another thruster that used to be for sale inside the shop like a few months ago, I should say. Like, I mean, it doesn't seem like too long ago where it got removed. It's this right here, the mega thruster, this orange thruster right here, guys. This thing right here, oh my goodness, this thing, I have a lot of memories with this thruster right here. This thruster is really good. It is extremely fast, and it looks like it did get replaced with the ultra thrusters right here. So this used to sell inside the shop. I'm not too sure what it used to sell for, but this thing, I love this thing. I love the color on it. It's nothing like too different than the one we have inside the shop now, but it's just like an OG item, and I absolutely love this thing. Oh my goodness, what is happening? What the heck? All right, I gotta jump out in time. I gotta jump. Oh, never mind. I died. That's not good. My body is just flying away. Oh my goodness. And according to the wiki right here, you guys can see that this thing was only obtained from the shop and codes. And well, the shop cost this 200 Robux for 5 of them. So these things were not cheap. I'll tell you guys that much, okay? I'll tell you guys that much. These are not cheap. It doesn't say when these were actually removed, but they were actually in a code as well. But obviously that code's expired. So these things now got taken out of the shop as well, and there's no way to get them inside the game at the moment. So if you bought them back in the day, you had to basically get them from a code or get them for 200 Robux for 5 of them. Which, I mean, 200 Robux for 5 of those thrusters is not a bad price, considering that this was like one of the first ever thruster to get added to the game. And if you had a thruster on your boat, like, it made your boat go so much faster. That was back in the day when people sailed and actually like sailed a boat instead of using glitches to the end. But now thrusters inside of the game, I believe, okay, this is also 5 for 250. So they did raise it by 50 Robux, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a difference either. I believe that these thrusters as well. Hold on, let's do a little test here. Let's see which thruster is faster, because I honestly have no idea. I'm honestly curious. So let's go and take this ultra thruster versus mega thruster. Let's find out here who is actually faster. So let me go ahead and connect these. All right, here we go. I gotta actually unanchor these real quick. Let me go ahead and raise these up with the tool here. This is why I love the new tool, guys, for this reason right here. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and boom, just like that. Oh wait, what the? Okay, they're about the same, I think, or the other one might have actually caught up at the last minute. But wow, oh my goodness, that is crazy. Let me know down below, guys, what thruster you guys like more, the orange one or the red one, okay? Because I like them both, don't get me wrong, but the orange one, I just have a personal connection to. And for this last one that I want to go over is also the foil block in Build-A-Boat. You guys may know that the foil block is actually a very, oh my gosh, what Roblox? Roblox, hello, what in the lag? What is that? I don't know what just happened. Anyway, what is that lag spike? Anyway, guys, the foil block is like a little like bouncy block in Build-A-Boat. It's either called the bouncy block or the foil block, and it literally just bounces around. It's like a very, very light block, and it just bounces literally everywhere. This thing also got removed from the shop as well, and it used to be for sale for like gold, I believe. It might have been for Robux. I'm not too sure, but it used to be sold inside the shop, and it has not been returned for a very, very long time, and nobody really knows. I believe the last time this was inside the shop was in last year's Easter update, so that could potentially be you know, the reason for it. And so maybe it'll return in next year's Easter update, so that might be a time to come get it back in again. But for right now, guys, it is looking like a pretty rare block. So let me know down below, guys, is there any other blocks that I didn't miss out on this list? Because I know there's a ton of blocks in Build-A-Boat, and a lot of them become very, very rare very, very quickly. So I want you guys to go ahead and comment down below if you guys have any other rare blocks that I didn't miss out. So let me know, guys. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and comment down below if you guys have any of the blocks that I mentioned in this video, because I'm curious to see you know, how many like OG Build-A-Boat players there are still watching my videos. So let me know, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys inside the next video. Have a great day as always. Peace out and goodbye.